can you go through what you're doing to try to combat the flu things? And, you know, was Sean just kind of like a first sign, hey, we're going to get him away, and what you're doing daily?
Well, Knapp had it first. Knapp had first, and then now Sean's got it. So it's going to happen. You just deal with it. But generally, guys play through it. To be honest with you, generally they play through it. Generally, they get an IV or do whatever, and they play through it. I mean, we've had a bunch of guys here over the years that have played through having the flu.
You want to try to keep him away, though, hopefully, so it doesn't spread any further?
It's going to spread anyway.
Bob, your thoughts on Emmett today? Came out and scored better than he had. How his confidence is probably going up and down. And where was it today?
I thought he played really well until we were, you know, and he had a breakaway and he threw it right to them. I thought he played really well till then. He's done a really good job of getting in the gym and straightening out his shot. So he's making shots. I think when you make shots, life's better.
It seemed like everybody was making shots tonight. Is there anything? I mean, is it just one of those teams that some days they're hot and some
We were
days
50% from the free throw line. We were hardly making shots. I mean, how in the hell do you go 50% from the free throw line? I mean, if you're a major college team, you don't 50%, 12 for 24. Are you kidding me? And how many of them were front end of one-on-ones? That'd be 4 or 5. So that's 4 or 5 more. So really, we were 12 for. Let's say we were 12 for 30. That's hardly shooting the ball well.
22 games and 13 double-doubles from Oscar. Is he starting to get there?
Yeah, he gets better every day. I mean, he wants to learn. He wants to get better. You know, he just started playing. He's got a lot to learn.
Coach, how are you feeling about being undefeated at home still at this point?
Never thought about it. I'm just think about the next game and who we're playing and what we got to do. I'm not a big thinker when it comes to those kind of things. Hi, Justin. How you doing?
Much better now.
Good, good.
Was this one of Haley's best games since he's been here? Awful lot.
He's had some pretty good ones.
I know.
Probably it may be his best all-around game. What did he miss? 4 free throws? 3?
Almost a 1.
3 or 4, something like that.
He did.
4 for 5 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3, 3 for 6 from the foul line. 7 rebounds, 11 points, and he guarded the best player in our league. Yeah, most talented player in our league, I guess. Most NBA ready or prospect, whatever. In the league, yeah, he had a pretty good day.
Coach, over the last 2 or 3 years, in Morgantown, you guys have had a lot of offensive success against Iowa State. I'm just wondering if there's anything that you've seen that's connected them, or just an aura around Iowa State?
I don't know. I doubt in those other games we had 19 turnovers. I doubt in those other games we were. I mean, when you count missing the front end of a one-on-one, we were 12 for 30 from the free throw line. We didn't play. We could have been much better offensively. We came down 2 or 3 times and 3-on-1 and threw the ball to them or threw it over some guy's head, or I honestly, I'm having a hard time finding anything really positive to come out of this other than we won, and we get ready for Oklahoma tomorrow. I mean, we were just, our minds were elsewhere.
Bob, your search for that, not search, but to get that perimeter guy off the bench, it seems like Taz, Brandon, Sean, Chase. Chase is probably the best all around of all those guys. And typically,
Chase has had a heck of a year, Mike.
yeah, well, that's kind of what I'm getting at here.
He's had a heck of a year. He's shot the ball well, not just shot it well, but made big shots. He's the one guy you can rely on to know what he's doing out there. I mean, he does a lot of coaching out there, getting guys where they're supposed to be, and trying to talk them through some things. He's been a good defender for us. He's had a heck of a year. He's really responded.
He kind of mentioned that he sees the end now and he feels like he's playing well. He's confident. If he can string this out and give you that game to game.
Yeah, I asked him the other day in practice, what the hell took you so long?
Anything else?
Well, I don't want to say basketball gods or anything, but when you see a night like this where Chase throws one up there and it goes around the basket 3 times and goes through, when Derek shoots a free throw and it almost bounces over the backboard and comes back down, when Oscar is falling on his face and just throws one up and it goes in. I mean, why does that happen when sometimes you can't throw it in from wide open?
Well, it generally happens to guys that it's like I said. I got a lot of national attention for saying it, but it's like your girlfriend. Basketball's like your girlfriend. If you don't pay any attention to it, it's not going to like you very much. The more attention you pay to it, the more it's going to like you. The more that those things are going to happen because you treated it the right way. You know, if you don't pay attention to your girlfriend for a week, she may find someone else. You know, and I think basketball, if you don't pay any attention to it, it's going to find someone else that will pay attention to it. And that's what happens. Guys don't come in the gym, they don't make shots. And I do honestly think that the more you're regular about paying attention to basketball, the better you play. The more you're rewarded.
You might have been asked about this already, but was there anything to Emmett's game tonight to start he had?
He's put a bunch of time in trying to straighten out and fix what was broke. And he's shooting the ball. He shot the ball really well in practice. But he's worked at it. He's put a bunch of time in. I mean, it's what we were just talking about. I mean, if you put a lot of time in and do it, you know, not just like guys like, well, I was in the gym. Yeah, you were in the gym listening to music. Come on, man, that don't count. So he's put a lot of time in. And it's been good work. It hasn't been screwing off.